Of course. No, come back down. Hello everyone. I don't think there's anyone here at the moment, but hello. I'm gonna get the stream started anyway. I've had a nightmare this morning trying to get my stream going. We're finally here, and it probably won't last very long, but that's okay. It's fine, and I'm feeling good. I would ask how the levels are, but I'm just gonna have to make an educated guess and assume that they're slightly off, but we do what we can. Oh, there's an error. Hello, did you celebrate Fat Thursday? Polish. What do you mean? Oh, my Ethernet's not. Hold on. I'm just doing some computer surgery real quick. Let's do some computer surgery really quickly. Sorry, 1 second. Does it go that way? Not what you want your doctor to say. Are we still even live? I don't know. Yeah, I did celebrate Fat Thursday. I left my house 0 times. I just drawed pictures. How are you, Einarite? Today so basically my multiple free trials on the screen mirroring service that I was using ran out, and I can't buy a new one, so I figured I would switch back to Mac so that I can do the free QuickTime thing in order to show you my iPad. I just remembered I could draw with my mouse on my other computer, but I didn't want to. I wanted to draw on my iPad. Try streaming on Linux. Try streaming on Linux if you want broken audio. I might as well. It's broken no matter what I use. I might as well try Linux at this point. I'm swell. It's still Fat Thursday for me. That's nice. I'm glad to hear it. Guys, I'm really excited. Also, hello. Nice to see you both. I made a new overlay for my stream, and it's too much. It's kind of hectic. It's kind of chaotic, but I love it. There's a lot going on visually. Also, right there. Can you see down there? That's where the where is it? This thing? See this? This is where the chat would be if I could be bothered adding chat to the stream. I did forget about that. I was going to. Shock. Sighting. UFO. Yeah. I really like how it looks. But, it is also very busy when we're already drawing pictures. Let's see. Is this working? Of course it's not. Of course it isn't working. Don't be a fool. If I restart capture. Can you see this moving? Yes. Okay. So I remembered why I hated streaming on Mac, which was if you have a wired connection, you can use QuickTime Player and it'll show the screen of your iPad, and it's very straightforward to set up, but it randomly stops working halfway through. So this stream is gonna last for however long that connection lasts. Historically, it's been about 10 minutes. But I just felt like I had like scheduled a stream and then not streamed so many times that I was like, oh no, I tried to draw some old people. Okay, I'm gonna have to, oh my goodness, okay. I have to connect my pencil. I think it fits well with this pixel drawing. Hopefully, I watch a lot of like art streams, and they always have really crazy cool overlays, and I wanted a cool overlay. But I have to I have to charge my Apple Pencil. Amongst the chaos, I forgot. Anyway, today we're working with a decaf. He's hit coffee. I currently have 2 computers with multiple monitors on my one desk right in front of me. Taps my chin. Maybe I'll make myself an overlay. I know, I didn't know you were a streamer, but you should. It's really fun. Obviously this one's cryptid themed. Hee. I remember when I was at university, like, cryptocurrency was just kind of becoming more mainstream, I guess, 2016. And during the, like, orientation week, you have all of the, like, organizations and societies and stuff. And I got so excited when I saw, like, crypto society or something. I was like, oh my god, I can live out my dreams of catching Bigfoot. Unfortunately, as you might expect, it was just for cryptocurrency. Crypto society. Tell me that doesn't sound like you're going to be gallivanting through abandoned buildings watching your EMF reader go up, you know? But alas, it was just about scamming your friends. I don't really have a plan for today. I want to draw pictures. Oh, also, do you want to see something kind of cool that I made that I wanted to make for the stream, but it didn't quite work out? But check this out. Be right back. It's supposed to be like the starting soon screen, but it isn't quite finished. Scout, did your school have a witch club? No. We had an op shop, like a secondhand store club. It's probably the closest. Scouty, like Sony. Stupid. It's silly. I haven't drawn anything murder mystery themed in a while. And I was listening to a podcast that got me back into it. I do need to do the, I do need to write before I, where is it? Well, let's just draw another house. Let's just draw another house and see how it goes. 128 by 128, I believe. Okay, you are going to be up there, and that's not really the best place, but that's fine. Alright, I started listening to this podcast called Small Town Scandal. It's set in New Zealand, in like a fictional small town called New Zealand. Called Te Hoiho, which I'm pretty sure means like noisy in Te Reo Māori. Also is the name of a type of noisy duck that like goes like, ah! And it's like, the first season, how does it start? I'm on the 3rd season now. And the first season, oh my god, I'm completely blanking. That's crazy. Give me a second. Oh, you know what I should draw? A waharoa. Like a little, where's my horn? My horn. Is the idea the music is supposed to be playing from the tape deck? You should totally play it through a cassette plug-in. That's so smart. Yes, I should do that. Small Town Scandal is about... Oh yeah! It's a really fun premise. And I was really excited to listen. So the idea is this guy is a disgraced journalist who he was living in Australia, and he doesn't do his due diligence on a case, and he gets like sued, and the journal goes under basically, and then he has to go back home, but then his uncle gets killed by some automatic lawnmowers, and they like cut and slice up his body and stuff, and then he has to figure out, he's like, this is so suspicious, this is foul play, but all the cops think it's nothing. And so he's like kind of a loser. And it's a really fun premise. But I was listening to these three, and each season is like a different story. Like the other one is like there's a small town and there's like a threat that he gets emailed, like some kind of strange threat or whatever. And I was listening to these stories, and it was like, I want to write a murder mystery set in a small town of New Zealand with all the like little characters and silly things and stuff. It's all voiced by one guy, which is quite fun. But the whole time I'm listening to this, I'm like, it's kind of not that good. I know it's like, I mean, I've never written a mystery, so, you know, good on him for doing it in the first place. But it's like, kind of just, there's all these loose ends that don't get wrapped up, and all of these like red herrings that don't like relate back to the main story. Like a lot of the time with like a good mystery, you know, you have the red herring, which is like, oh, I'm pretty sure this character's got to be the bad guy. And then you find out that they're not the bad guy. But you still learn something from that little diverging path. You find out like a different piece of evidence that like comes back to be useful. But this story, they just kept on being all these like loose ends that didn't really make any sense. And there was like, I don't know, it was weird. And I was like, I gotta get on to my little mystery story. So we're not doing that, but because I have to write it. Well, hey, he finished a project, so that's impressive at the very least. Let's make a symmetrical tool. Right now, I want to draw the front gate of like a Maori village. We have these carved wooden gates called waharoa. They're usually carved wood and then painted red. I don't know what they used for red paint. I guess blood. No, I think they used iron or whatever. And there's usually like a little guy up top here. Little guy, your ancestor. Sometimes just a head, sometimes a whole body. And he's like, what's up? Welcome to my house. And then some little swirlies. And, yeah. At the moment, it is, what day is it? Friday for me. And I should be, well, I shouldn't, there's no should. But, usually I'd be at work. But all my students are doing tests at the moment. So my supervisor was like, you can take the day off, or you can go to work, but we're going to send you to multiple elementary schools. My face when my stream cuts out for the whole lore drop. Is the screen supposed to be frozen? This is why I've been mad, because this shit keeps happening. It's literally, like, it's fine on the QuickTime. It's on OBS. I have to restart the capture. Can you just keep paying attention, cunt? So annoying. It seemed like my thing ended. Seemed like a my end thing. Oh, okay. Well, Ina Wrights was my fault. Oh my god. Driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on the fucking on the stream preview. It's fine and I feel happy about it. Anyway, TLDR on the lore drop is basically just listen to a podcast. I feel like I could do a bit of murder mystery. So I've got to... There's no way elementary school can be worse than middle school. Well, the middle schools is like, it's the same 2 schools that I go to, so I know the kids really well. I know what they're like. And although some of them are nightmares, it's true. Bro, some of these kids, man. And although some of them are maniacs and might be trying to kill me, I know them, and I know the teachers, and it's all familiar. Whereas with an elementary school, usually it's schools that I've never been to before, and the kids are so adorable. I went to an elementary school and I taught some 2nd graders, little 6 and 7 year olds, 6, 7, and they were so cute. They were little babies. But it was so exhausting. It's just so extremely tiring. They have so much energy. They are so full of emotions. They get super hyped up and super excited, and then they start crying so quickly, and they're just like so, everything is so much. Everything is like really, really, really big emotions, and managing that is quite difficult. And often when I go to an elementary school, I call them primary schools, but in Japan, elementary schools, I usually get about 5 or 6 classes a day. And usually I get 3 or 4 at my regular schools. So they were like, we can see you due to an elementary school, or you can take the day off. And I was like, I'm taking the day off. Kids on OTT. Yeah. That's my ancestor right there. That little guy is my ancestor. It is. He is your ancestor. He's watching. He's wearing glasses. Your ancestor's a friggin' nerd. Your ancestor's a freaking nerd. Often they would use abalone. And then the mouth is kind of like a little heart shape. Like that. Bah. But yeah. I'm just kind of making up these carvings. I don't really know what I'm doing. How's the music? Is it too loud? Seems loud, but I turned it down really quiet on mine. Oh, you can't hear it. Why would you be able to hear it? The abalone fact makes me want to see a Maori designed guitar. Abalone. We call it power. I think it might be slightly different to an abalone. Why would you be able to hear the music? That's so ridiculous. Let me restart capture. There you go. Can you hear it now? There will be one. There was this famous New Zealand artist, famous in New Zealand artist, who is kind of controversial because he made a piano that had all of like this really intricate Maori detailing and carving, kind of similar to this style, and but he didn't make it. He just exhibited it, but it was like a master craftsman did it, but his name wasn't on the piece. It was the artist's name because he thought of the idea. I always thought that was bullshit. You can have an idea till the cows come home, but if you don't do it, is it really yours? AI, think about it. Much to think about. Why can't they do both names, right? But he was like, well, it's my idea. Maybe nowadays they have both names. Let me clean this up. Look at his little body, he's so cute. Let's just do that. This looks a little bit more like wobbly swobbly than what this art style is usually. That's alright. This is different on both sides. It's driving me crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna erase this. Because clearly this is like off center slightly. So I'm just gonna use one side as the reference, and then the other side doesn't even need to be there because it's just for reference. Oh, I'm erasing some of this. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, what have you guys been up to lately? How's life? How's life? Do you guys listen to podcasts? I love podcasts. I listen to them more than I listen to music. I know that's sacrilegious to say. But I love them so much. I love a mockumentary. Gotta be my fave. But there's not that many good ones. I tried listening to one the other day that was like, what was it called? Half Moon something. But like, not everyone is a good voice actor. Especially in a mockumentary style where it's like natural conversation and it's kind of obvious when someone, oh, it's frozen again. I stopped having to drive for 50% of my life, so I don't have a setting for podcasts. Nice. That's good, at least, driving. Not having to drive so much. I'm going to have to, when I go back to New Zealand, I'm going to have to learn how to drive. And I've been putting it off. But I will listen to podcasts constantly. Like, if I'm drawing, then most of the time I'm either listening to a podcast or watching a YouTube video. And like on my way to work and stuff, podcasts constantly. I go for a little walk. I take myself out for a little walk. I got the pods on. I got the pods going. But yeah, I tried listening to one that was like some disappearances in a small town, like completely up my alley. But the first one was like, you have to say it again for the podcast, of course. What's a podcast? It's like this radio thing on your phone. How are we still in the year of 2026 writing podcasts where people don't know what a podcast is? It's like this weird insecurity thing that people do. I don't like, people don't get me in my podcast. Just say it again for the recording. That's my brother Jerry. He's so annoying. It's too much. I can't do it. I hate it. What is going on? That being said, though, my favorite podcast that I've listened to multiple times is not particularly natural voice acting, so it's fine. Shout out to Tanis. I love you, Tanis. What is going on, man? What is going on here? Let's just do this. Sorry to my ancestors. Smile Porter ad-libbing on the Murder Mystery podcast. Exactly. Precisely. So tell me, how did it feel when you walked on water? Did you get your wish? Tell me how it felt when you walked on water. Did you get your wish? Anyway. We're almost there. Kind of looks like a little teddy bear right here. I'm going to add a little swirl. Don't think about it. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit now. How do I have coffee? There it is. The podcast that I was listening to today, recently, Small Town Scandal. It's all acted by one guy, so it's like you can kind of forgive any kind of awkwardness. But the main character for the first one, the narrator, the sort of journalist, he's like kind of like, I think all the captures broke again. Oh, that is so cool. Why do they do that? Why they do that? Why for? And is there a reason why they want to do that? This doesn't happen on Windows. Maybe I haven't got like the latest update or something. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Music, restart capture. I think that was about 3 minutes. What was I saying? I forgot to pay attention because I was drawing pictures. The main character's like this kind of like insecure guy. He's like always kind of says things as like a question. He's not very like brave or that smart or anything. Kind of an annoying character, but also like quite a fun main character. But at times I had to stop listening because he was so annoying. Okay, let's do the face. Also, why don't we... Contiguous. Not contiguous. Get that contiguous shit out of here. And then we fill in the rest of this with red. Red. Looks quite... doesn't look particularly friendly. It's fine. Can you see the captures? Kind of looks like blood red thorns. Spooky. Freaky deaky. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna shade this. I guess like that? Maybe? Oh, I thought the colour was too bright. I thought so. 'Twas looking a little bright. I think it'd be really fun to be like a solo voice acting for a podcast. You could just do really stupid voices. My name's Montgomery Montague, and I'm the detective of this season. My eyes are watering. Dear God. Raw face. Guess we'll do blue for the spot. Whatever his mouth is going to be. And his little tongue. He always have a tongue coming out. Bleh. 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 What? Oh. That's what's going on. And then white or grey. Let's do grey. Bleh. Have you considered doing voice acting? I get the urge to try like every week. I have considered it, but I know for a fact that I do not have the consistency. Also, my voice is always like I've always got a cold or something. In like an actual in an actual like professional sense, I don't think I could do it. But I think it would be really fun to do it as like a passion project. I'll let you know if I need anyone voice acted. I feel like you could do a really good job. You got voices. You got sounds. You got sounds. I think you could do it. Just go to like itch.io. Hit them up. The only voices I can do consistently are like stupid old people voices. They're the only ones I don't forget how to do. I got zero experience, but I'd love to try. Yeah, just give it a try anyway. Give it a go. You won't know until you do it. It'll be fun. This needs to be like happening like this. Big ol' mouth. Blah. Like I said, blah. You got a nose? Bit of a nose. Bit of a nose. Can you still see it? It stopped again. It stopped ages ago. It's fine. It's fine, and I don't even care. Oh, and that means the music stopped. So it's just like every few minutes. I think that was about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go back to streaming on my PC. I'm gonna do the quickest, laziest. Just gonna do this. It's like it refreshes, and every time it refreshes, it's just like, I don't know where it went. I lost it. About 6 minutes? 7 minutes? For a while there, I really hated the 6-7 meme. But now I love it because it's such an easy way to get a laugh out of the kids, man. I'm such a fucking clown. It's so easy. You set them up for it. You don't let them know that you know what they're doing. You go like, oh, about 6 or 7. And they go, 6, 7! It's literally like the most harmless lol random humor as well, which I think is fun. That we can still live in a world where lol random humor is out there. I'm just gonna semi-randomly dot some like purpley darker colors into this picture, just to get a big old full range of colors going. I guess I'll do a border of this is a little shiny little belly. Shiny little belly. This belly is so shiny. Oh, that doesn't look normal. There we go. Sure. Add some. That's a little bit too bright. Let's knock that back a little bit. And then add a little bit darker. Alright, let me see if I can remember how to show you pictures on this one. Waharua. Well, it's also a place. OBS, do you mind? Screen capture. Oh my god. That was so scary. Firefox? this necklace style, but also this. But like those, the inside of his eyes, that's power abalone. That's a better picture of it. But they always got their tongue out going bah. Parts. Alright, I'm stalling because I'm gonna end the stream soon because I'm mad about having to refresh every 5 minutes. Anyway, let's exit all of this. Don't worry, I know that has stopped working. The capture breaking saved us. Firefox is killing Scout with soft rock. Was it too noisy? That's so awesome. It's 8 p.m. I must sleep. Music becomes very loud when you switch screens, by the way. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that. Appreciate it. I'm sure you're already a slumber. But anyway. Just a quick little stream today. How long did we last? Not even an hour. See you later, Tommy. Good chat. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Back on my other setup. Hopefully with the same design thing going on. Maybe I'll figure out the tape. Nightmare. Nightmare.